Welcome back to my channel. Today we are just cleaning up some areas in my house. If you're new here, welcome. I'm a wife and mom to 4 kids, 6 and under. I have a 6-year-old, a 4-year-old, 2-year-old, and a newborn. I'm actually 3 weeks postpartum right now. And as you can imagine, my house is just pretty messy. Things have been pretty chaotic around here. We are adjusting to life as a family of 6 and we are loving it. But the house has definitely taken a little toll here and we're just going to pull things back together. We also just moved into this house this past December. It is a new build and we opted to not get any backsplash in our kitchen. I knew exactly what I was looking for and I really just didn't care for any of the options that the builder offered. I just showed you the one I chose. It's Dull Tile Brickwork Studio. I love it. I have been eyeballing this tile for about 3 years before we even knew that we were moving or building. I saw this tile in Home Depot one day and I took a picture of it and now I finally get to use it in a space and I'm so excited to see how it turns out. I feel like it's going to be bringing my vision to life. The tile is actually out right now because Rob has started to put the backsplash up. So you can see there's mud on the wall. The builder actually made the wall slightly concave, so Rob had to fix that and make a couple adjustments before starting the backsplash, but he has started at this point and it is looking great. I cannot wait to show you once it is finished, but for now, while we are cleaning up in the kitchen, it is not done and not started yet, so we are going to clean up in here. My plan was actually to do a whole house clean with me, but now that I am not pregnant, I do get a little bit carried away with the cleaning. My plan was to just pick everything up, wash the floors, wipe the countertops down, things like that, but in the mudroom, I actually get down on all fours, wipe down the baseboards, and just, like I said, get a little bit carried away with things that I didn't intend to do, but these things need to get done. And now that I'm able to do them, I just see them and do them, so I don't get to the whole house. In fact, I'm only going to do the kitchen, the mudroom, the homeschool room. The living room is already pretty clean and I wanted to wash the floor. So I'm going to pull out my Tinco and vacuum and mop the floor. I will actually be doing that the next day. So this took me 2 days and I need to just give myself a little bit of grace and remind myself that I do have a 3-week-old and 3 other small children here at home, 2 of which I homeschool a few days a week. So I know I shouldn't be giving myself these unrealistic expectations, but I still have that desire to get it all done. I am a go, go, go type of person, and sometimes it's hard for me to just sit down and chill out for a little bit, but I know what's truly important right now is that I live with intention with my little ones. So as much as I'd love to have the entire house clean right now, what's really important is that I spend quality time with my family and, you know, work on the house a little bit at a time like I've done in today's video. Kids will only be little for so long and I am going to soak up every single moment I can with them. And I know some of you were pregnant right along with me this last time, and I feel like it's important for every mom, new mom, experienced mom, it doesn't matter. I feel like it's important for everyone to know that the best thing to do in this time of postpartum, it's really just important that you not worry too much about your house and focus on that little baby, focus on your family, focus on your mental health, and really just the things that matter in life. So does the house need to be cleaned? Yes, but we are working on it a little bit at a time. Like I mentioned, I am 3 weeks postpartum and I recently shared a reel on Instagram. I thought it was kind of funny. I put together a couple of clips of me during Adeline's birth saying I don't want any more kids, there's no way I'm doing this again. And of course, the next day I was looking at Adeline and talking to Rob and I was like, we might end up with 6 kids. I just love babies, I love kids, I love everything about having a large family. I actually get this question a lot, even even though Adeline is only 3 weeks old, do you plan on having more kids? And the honest answer is, I really don't know. And being that Adeline is only 3 weeks old, we are obviously not planning on anything anytime soon, but I don't think it is completely out of the question either. I would say if we did have any more kids, that is a big if. It wouldn't be for another like 3 to 5 years. It's so funny, even Noah and Hazel, who are 4 and 6, are asking, are you going to have any more babies? They are loving having a baby sister, and I'm like, I don't know, guys. We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds. I don't think I will ever be one to say we are absolutely done having kids, and I'm also not going to say we are definitely having more kids, because I really don't know either way. We will just have to wait and find out. So I have this app on my phone called Yoda. It's a personalized astrology app. It has over 200 professional astrologers on its team where you can get personalized astrology readings based on your birth chart and other factors. It has a thought of the day, and it can also suggest questions to ask, or you can ask your own question. Maybe you have something that's causing you concern or just a general question about your life. You can get a personalized response from one of the astrologers in this app. So for example, I asked the question, should I have another baby or should we stop at 4? One of the personalized astrologers got back to me. He was very thorough. He asked me a few more questions just to be as detailed as possible, then provided me a lot of interesting information based on a number of factors. This app is so easy to use, and if you're a beginner or just interested in horoscopes and astrology, you can click the link in the description or scan the QR code right here on screen. It will give you one free question in the Yoda app. We are going to move into the mudroom. I'm going to put all of our shoes away. We do need baskets for under this little mudroom bench that we have. I'm working on adding those essentials a little bit at a time to our house. We still are missing like paper towel roll holders and toilet paper holders, even towel holders for our bathroom after you wash your hands. These things we are just missing right now, and we are working on a little bit at a time. You will even see the builder carpets left out at all of our entryways because we decided we are not putting new rugs down when there's so much dirt and mud coming into our house all of the time. Right now we do not have any grass, so every time it rains, our whole yard is just full of mud. And then of course that mud dries after you walk in the house and turns to dirt, and it's just everywhere all of the time. Fortunately, we are getting our yard done. We're getting an irrigation system, then we have to bring in some topsoil, and then we can do the hydro seeding. That will all happen in May, and I'm so excited to see all of this mud and dirt go away. We are now in the homeschool room. The first thing I'm doing is just picking up this counter space. Then I will be picking up the rest of the stuff in the schoolroom that's all over the place. Then I will be pulling out my Tinco and vacuuming and mopping these floors. I feel like it's important to mention that having a messy house, a lived-in house, is totally normal. I feel like there are many social media creators in this cleaning space on YouTube or Instagram that share cleaning an already clean house, and that is so unrealistic to me. At least that is not my reality. My house gets messy, and yes, my kids do help even though you don't see them all the time here on camera. My husband Rob as well, he helps out so much. I am so thankful for him. We are all a team and we work together and clean up together like one, but it's my channel, not theirs. That is why you will mostly see me doing everything, but everyone, like I said, we are a team and everyone helps out. But I just thought it was important to mention that having a messy house is normal. I feel like it's getting better online. People are definitely sharing more realistic content, but I still do see some sharing some unrealistic expectations, and I never want you to feel bad about yourself or compare yourself to these creators sharing these unrealistic expectations. Now that the homeschool room is picked up, I'm going to finish up today by vacuuming and mopping with my Tinco. Thank you so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and of course, I hope you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.